Guys, they said Ooni of Ife was in shock as Olori Calabash insisted that her son should be used in Ebo-Ibere ritual instead of Tadenikawo. You know that when she was serious with this issue of a crown prince, a lot of them thought that she was joking. But for her to come up to say that her son is the right person for this Ebo-Ibere ritual, it simply means that she came prepared. For the interest of those who do not know about this Ebo-Ibere ritual, they said is a ritual that a king must done once he clocks 50 years. You know? And if you remember, few years before Tadenikawo was born, or will I say before Kabiyesi met Queen Naomi, there was a time his people was on his neck over the fact that he does not have a male child. And the reason for that is that around that period, Kabiyesi have clocked like 40 years. And according to them, in Ile-Ife, once a king is up to 50 years and he does not have a son, they will not respect that king anymore. They will see him as a failure, as someone who does not have anyone that will take after him. It's not only in Ile-Ife kingdom, it is general, as long as African is concerned. Any man who doesn't have a son, they tend to look down on that man, let alone a king, an African king. So this issue of not having a son bothered Kabiyesi so much then that he started talking about going to see different seers, different Ifa priests, different diviners to see why he is not having a son or why he does not have a son. And at that point, he was also having the issue of not staying with his wives. That was why they call him a king without that cannot keep a wife. These were his stories, you know. Then it was then he met that Brazilian seer who told him that he was going to meet a young preacher, and the young preacher will be his wife, and the young preacher will bear him a son. Maybe you have heard about that all this while, or maybe you have not. So when Kabiyesi finally meets Queen Naomi, although they did not have a son immediately, but the moment Queen Naomi gave birth to Tadenikawo, it was such a very big blessing and a happy thing for Kabiyesi, knowing fully well that when he clocks 50, that he will have someone to use to do this Ebo-Ibere ritual. You know, they call it festival, the ritual of the first sons. So, and if you remember very well, during the time that Tadenikawo was welcomed back to the palace, it was just 21 days after they born him. After his birth, they welcomed him after 21 days. And the celebration was huge, very massive. A lot of security everywhere, convoy, people came from far and near. It was a very big celebration, unlike Olori TikTok's own, you know. And I think this is one of the reasons Olori TikTok refused to smile that day that they welcomed her and the twins back into the palace. So my people, then right now they said this Ebo-Ibere ritual is happening because Kabiyesi have clocked 50 years. I'm sure you watch his 50th birthday celebration about a few months ago. Is it up to 2 months now? So he just clocked 50. And right now they are making preparations on how to carry out this Ebo-Ibere ritual. They said how they do it is this. If the first son of that king is a grown-up, he will be the ones to do the ritual, while the father will be by the side watching, you know. But if the son is still young, maybe not up to 10 years, that most times how they do it is that no matter where that person is, that what they'll do is they will get the footprint of that first son, and they will use it to do that ritual. I don't know how they do it, you know. So right now, we all know that Tadenikawo is Kabiesi's first son, if not the only son. I don't know. I no be me talk am. Now here I hear am saying na him be the only son. That is what they keep telling me on the comment section. But Olori Calabash and Olori TikTok also have sons for Kabiesi. Whether they have sons for Kabiesi. Those of you that will come to my comment section to tell me that they are not his, I don't know about it. Oh, I will always tell you what I hear. So they are making preparations for that Ebo-Ibere rituals right now. And they said Olori Calabash is threatening that Kabiyesi must use her son's footprint to do it. That in as much as Tadenikawo comes before her son, that her son is a crown prince, a double prince from both royalties. Even when we are hearing that Olori Calabash was adopted or is adopted daughter. That is why a lot of people are saying that. You see some people, when they never imagine that there will be something in this life, whenever they imagine something huge, that thing used to enter their brain. And I think that is her situation right now, if all this information we are hearing about her is the truth. You know, how can an adopted daughter be claiming crown princess because she was raised by a royalty? Huh? Even to the point of using it to make so much trouble. Why on earth will Kabiyesi leave his first son, which is Tadenikawo, to go and use your third though? It's not as if that boy in question is the second though. It's even the third because Olori TikTok is there. And that one, I wonder why she's not making her own troubles using her own child. My son, my son. She should have come and say, my son is the first now. I don't know. Let me not just go there. So right now, she is insisting that because of the fact that her son is a double crown prince, according to her, that his footprint should be used to do the Ebo-Ibere ritual. I was like, are you normal? Are you okay? Don't you think that if Kabiyesi should try it, something might happen to your son? Because the truth remains that if it is their culture and tradition that it must be the first son, and Kabiyesi tries to use her own son, something might happen to that side, or even Kabiyesi too, because Tadenikawo is there. Tade is there. It's not as if maybe Tade offended the father and the father disowned him or something of that nature. No, the Tade is there, and he is the right person, and that is what they say Kabiyesi is telling Olori Calabash. Don't allow this crown prince cause you madness. Don't allow it enter your brain so that it will not cause you to go and start picking stuff in UK there, because it will be very hard. If it is still here, we'll go use chain, put you inside one room. But when it happens in UK, well, I go there, my people. And they said they have told her that it is not the right thing, but she keep insisting. Anyway, guys, that is what we are hearing. I will not forget to tell you that these are all alleged information. Always bear that in mind. Tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.